This episode of The Midlifers is sponsored by SC Accounting.
Not happy, Jack!
Wax on, wax off.
Cigarettes.
Excellent.
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome, Midlifers. We are your hosts, Fonz and Mez. This is our weekly podcast where it's not self-help, but more help yourself to a smorgasbord of nostalgia, laughter, and a deep dive into the past.
This week we're starting with Rant or Rave about winter. Winter is coming. Oh, it's here. We're going to be looking at coffees in then and now and how the coffee culture has changed over the years. And who did a better battle? Iain Huey Hewetson
Yes.
versus Miguel.
Bring it on. So let's jump in.
Yaha!
Rant or rave. Ooh, yes. Thanks for joining in on me with that.
That's all right.
Mez. Winter. Winter is here. It has entered our household.
It's entered our household too.
How has it entered your household?
It started actually just before winter. It was like first my son and I had a week's break. We were sick, and then the other three got it all at once. So it's just sickness, coughing, tissues, blankets, Nurofen.
Oh, Panadol.
Oh my
Mez,
God.
I tell ya. I hear ya.
It's been
loud
so
and clear.
shit this year. I've never had it this bad.
Really? So that makes me feel better because I've got a younger family than you.
Yeah.
And these past 4 weeks,
God.
was it from before winter had even begun?
Yes.
We've had colds and viruses.
Yep.
Going through our house, I'm done.
Have you missed it or did you get it?
No, I lost my voice. Funnily, running a podcast, I have lost my voice. And my husband gets home from work, I'm like, husband, I've lost my voice. And I never saw a man jump so high with elation in my life.
You did leave a voice note for me during the Harold. I'm like, this is a perfect time to do that skit.
I know, I was so raspy. But it's just been awful. So, yeah, I got sick. The kids got sick twice each, I think. And I'm so sick of taking a temperature every 15 minutes, like Nurse Ratchet. I'm onto opening windows, airing out the house, disinfecting doorknobs, disinfecting lights. I'm like, when does it end? Because it doesn't feel like it's going to end.
We've only just begun.
That's what I'm really scared about. We've just begun.
I know. Oh.
And I haven't left the house in 4 weeks.
At the start of when the whole family's sick, it's like the first few days, we can make you lemon drink tea, make you tea, all that sort of stuff. And by the 4th or 5th day, you hear another coffee, like, shut up.
Make your own tea.
I had to leave the house for a few hours. I'm like out of here. I can't handle it.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
So yeah, winter.
Winter is here.
Yes, that's a rant.
Rant. That's
oh
a
my
rant.
God, rant.
We
Big
do this
rant.
every week.
No, we do. One day we'll get it right.
Miz, I just got to say along this line, another rant I have is about going to the doctor.
Okay.
And our doctor uses Google in front of me.
Oh, really?
Yes. Especially at one particular clinic.
Oh, no.
The doctors, I'm telling them the symptoms and they open up their Google on the computer and Google the symptoms.
Oh, is that a
I've
sign
been
of
a real
our
rat.
health system's decline over the
Of that
years?
specific clinic, I will not name and shame.
Was this like one of those super clinics?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I feel like
God.
you're clutching at straws when you go to these places.
Yeah.
They never provide anything of substance, I find.
Oh, the Googling. I can doom scroll for myself, thanks, Doc. But yeah, that's another from this winter and all the sicknesses, another rant I have.
Well, for me as well, it's the kids' sports. So two of my kids out of the 3 play soccer, and it's the cold winter mornings, and you've got to get there like an hour, 45 minutes before the game. Well, they're doing the warm-up, so they're fine. My earliest one this year is like 8 o'clock in the morning. It's still misty.
What do you do while the kids are doing their sport?
I have to walk because otherwise my legs are freezing. And you gave me good advice to go get Spencer's
thermal pants
from Aldi because I
Yes.
was having my gym gear and my jeans on top, and I've got 3 layers of tops.
Nah.
Yeah.
Gym gear doesn't cut it. You got to get the ski thermals.
Oh, and it's so hard, especially on a Sunday. You just want to sleep in when it's miserable outside, and it's worse if it's raining. And I lost my umbrella, so I'd use my daughter's frozen umbrella, which at that point I didn't care. It's like, bring it on, whatever.
Is it big enough?
It is big enough for me, but like I was getting looks, but that's cool. That's cool.
Let it go. Let it go.
Good thing I do like about winter is the coziness. When the kids aren't
same.
sick, when the family isn't sick,
Yeah.
especially if you've had to go outside, that's the worst part. But when you come home
Yep.
with the heater on,
Yes. Pajamas are on.
pajamas, Uggs, slow cooking.
Yes.
I love all that
Yes.
comfort side. But
Yes,
that's a
I
very
agree.
small portion. That's a very small rave to
We
a
haven't-
humongous rant.
We have not felt that yet because we're all just sick. So, winter, I stick my middle finger up at you.
Me too.
We rant you.
Rant at you.
Winter is coming.
Oh, that's all right. I'm fine.
You're not. You're freezing.
All right, Fonz, I've got a little nugget of midlifery before our next segment. I was in the car with my son and a song came on. He's like, abracadabra. I'm like, how the hell do you know this song? He goes, Eminem.
Yes.
I'm like, what? It's Eminem. He goes, do you know this song? I'm like, yes, I know this song. And it's happened a few times recently, and that the song, obviously he's sampled Abracadabra, but like where they'll sample or remix a song, and it's like, oh my God, I remember that so clearly the first time it came out.
Absolutely.
There's got another one that goes, see if you know this
Okay.
original tune. You better run and hide, baby, I know where you were last night.
No.
Been spending most our lives living in the
gangster's
gangster's
paradise.
paradise. Yes, so
God,
the-
we sounded so white. Living in the gangster's paradise.
but again, like it's a great actually remix or what have you,
Oh,
redo of
okay.
the song. But yes, I feel like when you get into a certain age, these songs that they're sampling and redoing, when you clearly remember the original, that's midlife, baby.
They're doing it on purpose.
That's the age that we are, where the songs have been out long enough that people are remixing them.
That's scary.
And I'm thinking back to I think we were in about grade 4. Dun 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 dun.
Oh, yes.
Ice, ice, baby.
And when you hear on Gold 104, it was under pressure.
pressure,
You're like,
yes,
far out, man.
yes. I remember getting pissed off when I'd hear under
Yes.
pressure, and I'm like, no, this is supposed to be Vanilla Ice.
I remember I was thinking, Under Pressure is such a bad song. I wish it was Vanilla
I know,
Ice.
and now it's like, oh my God, Vanilla Ice.
Oh my God.
Yes, so it's that sort of thing. Fast forward
Oh
25,
my
30
God.
years later.
You've just blown my mind with
Yes.
that.
Abracadabra.
I want my Mr. Lady!
All right, Fonz, for our listeners out there that don't know, we're from Melbourne. Mm-hmm. Melbourne, renowned for our coffees, the coffee culture.
Delicious.
And if you think how it has changed from growing up in the 80s,
Yes.
I feel like I sort of remember the first time cappuccinos and stuff started to come out.
Do you remember when cappuccinos came out? I remember it was so big. It was
Yes.
all my mum and her friends would drink. I think they liked it because of that sprinkling of chocolate.
It
made
was
it
a
a bit
spring.
more
Yes, it was like,
hoity-toity.
oh, fancy.
Yes.
And my mother-in-law would
Some-
still say cup of chino.
That's really cute.
It is cute. But starting from that to think about how it's gone now. So, but are you right? Like, do you agree with me that it sort of was around the late 80s, early 90s
Yeah.
that cappuccinos and
I
lattes
remember,
and stuff came
I
around?
swear, I remember scooping the froth off mum's cappuccino.
Yes.
For some reason, I just have a memory of mum ordering cappuccino at Macca's back in the day, or maybe it was just
Has
like,
to be
might have been the
somewhere else.
Coles Cafe or something. Was
there
it
a Coles
Coles?
ca-
Or was it
Target?
Kmart? Target Cafe? The Maya had a cafe.
Opening
One
up these
of
doors
those
so fast.
chain stores
Yes.
had a cafe. And I remember after shopping or during shopping, we'd have a cappuccino there. Mum would have a cappuccino and I would take her froth.
I reckon.
And I would take the topping of a cappuccino.
I
The
reckon you must have
frothy,
been around
chocolatey.
at the time. I don't remember doing that as a kid.
All
I
the
sort of remember, they definitely went around when we were kids. Like if you wanted to have the coffees at home, we sort of grew up with the Turkish coffee.
Oh, yeah.
Like the old blogs did it, and they had an actual
The bricky?
the mill. Like we actually ground our own beans as well. Like, just
Oh,
little-
like manually ground
Yes.
them? Oh, no, we always
Yes.
had an electric grinder.
yeah, we had a manual grinder. Yeah.
Oh, wow, you're very old school.
It was old
And it would
school.
have, like, compared to, I know this from making pesto with a pestle and mortar. Sorry.
I'm sniffing because I'm smelling the aroma. I'm just sniffing into the microphone. I was imagining the ground coffee beans.
I thought you were hurrying me.
I was like, the aroma.
But making pesto in a pestle and mortar compared to a food processor, the food processor gives it a different flavour. It actually bruises the basil. So I'm wondering if manually grinding manually grinding your coffee beans, if that gives a better flavour than the electric grinders, which I've used. I know my nonna used an electric grinder. I still remember the sound. I still remember the smell in her kitchen.
So I remember the smell because when you have this manual one, there's like 2 little compartments and you open it up and
yum.
that smell was great. When you think of like the at-home coffees, I feel like there was probably a period where we'd have the actual coffee, like a little mini barista machine before Nespressos came out.
Yes.
If anyone had that, that was like way cool.
Fancy.
So fancy. But Nespresso changed it all. Nespresso,
yes.
how huge was it? It still is huge.
Yeah, it's funny. Like at the moment with where I'm at, I use the coffee pod machine. Mine's not Nespresso. Mine's I bought on sale from Coles. I don't know what brand it is, but
Law.
Oh, the law. But what I find with that, I love it because it's quick, it's convenient, it gives you good coffee, but it takes away ritual.
Yes, I'll have my takeaway coffee. That's my treat. And then at home we just have instant.
Oh, instant.
Yeah.
You have instant coffee. Do people still drink that?
Yes, they do.
I thought, it's funny because I thought instant coffee was on the out because of the pod machines.
No, because we've had a few pod machines and we have them for a year or two and then we toss them. I've had
Why?
like 3.
Miss, what's with you tossing appliances?
I do. Oh my God, we've tossed out so many appliances. Shame.
No wonder you've got a lot of bench space. I hoard mine and you toss it.
I have no use for you. That's
Get
so
out.
true. Oh my God, this is revelation. I think because we enjoy that takeaway, that's our special thing.
right.
And at home it's just bland, but it feeds, it feeds us enough.
I don't understand why you have that instant coffee and not just have
fine.
a pod.
No, because
I'm
the
not
pods-
happy. Can I tell you something? I never used to drink coffee. I drank my first coffee when I was 30.
I remember you went to
Italy.
Coffee Drinker. Yes. And I was like,
And
how could you not be? Because you're Italian and you're down back to the cafe.
Yeah. And I used to make coffees in this cafe. I reckon I made really crap coffees. But since then, like my teeth have gone yellow.
Well, my
I used to have such white teeth.
It's funny because just yesterday when I picked up my daughter from school, we're sitting next to each other on the train. She goes, "Oh, your teeth are getting yellow." She's pointing out which, I'm like, it's from coffee.
Yeah.
But I can't give it up.
I had a dentist tell me to give up coffee so my teeth wouldn't be yellow.
Oh, okay.
I'm like, no.
We'll just get the teeth.
I found a new dentist.
Living in denial.
Oh. But it's funny how coffee has changed. I love how it's evolved. I love being part of a city where
Yes.
it is part of our culture.
Oh, 100%. We're loving our coffee.
Love our coffee.
No, the Macona. Macacania. I'm into something slightly more exotic. Like where you're from.
Really? Shropshire?
Who did it better battle? Oh, ding, ding, Mez. So this week, our Who Did It Better battle is Iain Huey Hewetson versus Miguel, the Crazy Bull Maestre. Who does it better?
Oh my God. Iain Huey Hewetson, blast from the past. We sort of picked this thinking winter comfort food, and Iain Huey Hewetson. I'm just calling Huey.
Yeah, Huey. He likes being called Huey.
Okay. Huey. He was very much a man of the comfort food.
Yes.
Yeah.
Simple food.
Simple food. And I was trying to actually remember where he did start in Healthy, Wealthy and Wise. Is
Yes,
that
he
right?
did. Yes.
Oh God, they're taking it back to the past. I was sort of remembering more from his own cooking show, but I was actually trying to remember, what his actually cooking style was, because I remember him. You remember
I
the
remember
suspenders?
Fruity suspenders.
Yes, actually, one episode I saw today was lemon suspenders.
Oh.
But he wasn't my favourite, and I was trying to pinpoint what it was. And in the episode I saw today, he's cooking venison, and he was saying he likes his blue. He goes, "You do not cook it anything more than medium rare. If you do, don't do it. Just don't do it." It's like I sort of remember him being a bit not narky, but like very particular. Yeah, and I sort of it felt like a bit like he's
Well, he's restricting you.
you tell me off. Like, yeah, I don't know. I didn't. He didn't gel. I didn't gel with him.
Yeah, I didn't either. I love cooking.
And
I love
cooking
watching
shows.
cooking shows.
Yes.
But I didn't find comfort in Huey.
Yeah, okay. So
But a
not
lot
just
of people
me.
did, because did you know he joined TikTok?
I did see his first video.
I didn't watch his video, but I did see
The numbers.
500,000 hits
Yes.
in the first 48 hours.
Yeah, I think he ended up getting to 700,000.
So
Yes.
people love him.
Yeah, I think it's the nostalgia bit.
Yeah.
But I was watching some one of the recipes. Still, still not doing it for me.
Because I remember I'd watch him when I was sick.
But I also remember that at the end I'd advertise if you wanted a recipe to call up, and it was 95 cents a minute. that was a bit steep. And that only showed the ingredients for one of the recipes of the...
Oh, really?
Yes, yeah, which obviously, okay. He's making money. He needs to support
He needs to
himself.
earn a living,
Yeah,
correct.
but that used to piss me off. Yeah, he wasn't my favourite.
No,
I'll
he
say.
wasn't my favourite. He never stood out for me. I mean, not compared to Ready, Steady, Cook back in our day when we'd have sick days.
Yeah.
I used to love Ready, Steady, Cook. Not that I learned how to cook on it. I just loved capsicum, tomato.
But let's go on to Miguel.
Yes.
I think I sort of remembered him on The Circle when it first came out.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
But oh my God, he's just a breath of fresh, crazy energy.
vivacious,
Yes.
infectious, energetic.
Loving life. Oh my God, you can't not love him.
No, he's very authentic.
He's authentic, he's crazy, and he would just be one of those people, it seems like you'd walk in the room and...
Oh, he lights up the
Yes.
room.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But it's funny, like I'm thinking about him as a person rather than him as a chef.
Chef, yeah.
I don't know what he cooks.
Neither do I. I do remember a few of his recipes from the living room.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
Yeah, and his style, like he has got a fresh style and what have you. Not the sort of recipes that I cook. How come we pick two chefs that we don't really like the cooking style?
Who did it better? But do you know what I like about Miguel? That he's released a range of food at Woolies. So I have bought his jamon,
Okay.
his Spanish jamon, and a few of his meats. And I'm actually really interested to try his 3-milk sponge cake, also known as a pastel de tres leches.
Okay.
So he's branched
Branching
out
in that way.
Also, he did really well. Maybe we're liking him more as a person than as a chef, because I liked him on I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here. He was so genuine.
Yeah. He seems like a lovely guy
Oh,
too.
gosh, he's lovely. Yeah. So
I think it is that. Because, like, yes, I can't comment much on his cooking, but if he was presenting, if I had a choice to watch him present or watch Iain Huey Hewetson present, guaranteed it'd be Miguel. 'Cause
Oh, be
even
Miguel.
Even if I didn't cook that, he'll do it presented in a style that would...
he
you'd have to-
excites you and he gauges your attention.
Yeah.
I don't know about Huey. I'm sorry. Like, I know it's meant to be nostalgic, but I feel no good
love.
nostalgia for
Yeah,
Huey, because
yeah.
I remember looking at, ugh. Look, for me, Miguel Maestre does it better for his personality, his contribution to charities, and him being a family man and branching out to the Woolies line.
Well, I'll do give props to Iain Huey Hewetson for going on TikTok. Like, good on him.
Yeah,
You know?
did better than us.
Yeah, exactly. So that's good, yeah, that he's still going around. But no, Miguel, I think he's a bit of a Aussie legend now. So
Yeah.
I'll be watching him for years to come.
Excellent.
Go Miguel.
No, Australia loves you. You're very handsome. You're very eloquent.
Right, that's the end of our show.
Another great episode.
Oh, yes, even if we do say so ourselves. Thank you for listening.
Thank you. And please give us a like or leave a comment on our Spotify or YouTube or iHeartRadio or Apple Podcasts. Look, yeah, just come interact, give us a follow and show the love.
And we hope you're back next week.
Yeah, see you then.
Bye.
Bye.